Alright, gamers. Welcome back to another Gamer Show. And the Gamer Show begins now.
It's the 2K Sports
Enjoy.
Show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, the results have been excellent for them over the first half of the season. And it has to be said, they're not showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. Well, last season was pretty much a lost cause with all the injuries that the Thunder went through. When this team is healthy, however, Kenny, do you feel they should be a top contender in the West?
Oh, when they're healthy, they're one of the best. I mean, the Thunder, with their roster complete, when it's complete and they're healthy, they can contend with anyone. I think they're dominant when their core guys are there. If one or two guys are missing, they play such a vital role that it's difficult for them to sustain any kind of success.
And injuries will be a factor for this team, as it is with every team. But, you know, they've made it to the conference finals over and over and over again. So
at the shooting guard position, starting at the other guard.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Maybe the upper hand in this one, the Oklahoma City Thunder won the last matchup of the season against the Mavericks. They've got some momentum coming into this one. They like to break free of this 1-1 even series tie.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Trevor Ariza. Brooks is out there with Ben McLemore. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Anderson in at the 4.
Well, guys, in the NBA, you learn things by doing them in game-time action. And Andrew Wiggins had plenty of time to learn on the job. He was second in the league in minutes played last season, only behind James Harden.
And here's Brooks from outside. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
Here is Anderson following the score by Dallas. Brooks dishes to Anderson. Lets it fly from 18. Zeller grabs the board. Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Payton right side. That's good. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hibbert with a screen for Brooks. Jumper off the screen. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
No good. And it's Dallas the other way. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Knocked away. It's stolen by McLemore. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Wiggins. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Now here's Payton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Barbosa kicks to Zeller. And that one's good.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Well, last year, Tyler Zeller both started and came off the bench, showed he could be an effective player even when playing heavy minutes.
Yeah, and if you look at the games that he played as a starter, he increased his usage, and it didn't bother his production at all.
A nice shot by Anderson. Here's Payton. Wiggins outside. Passes it to Barbosa. Shot is off. Great D that time from Hibbert.
And for Zeller last season, his numbers were the same or better as a starter. His scoring picked up a touch. Still had a great field goal percentage, too. So really solid production in his first couple of years.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And stolen by Ariza. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And I think the big thing for Zeller was that he found his role in the league. He knows he'll be an energy guy who has to make the most of his touches. And to his credit, he is nothing but a positive force on the floor.
Now here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 28-point game against Indiana.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Here's Brooks following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And McLemore kicks to Hibbert. It's rebounded by Payton.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Zeller and Hibbert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert. And he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year. And now is one of the guys you have to account for, really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. And here are the Mavericks now. The Thunder making the shot. Green with a screen on Brooks. Payton kicks to Zeller and stolen by Hibbert. And here we go, McLemore. Oh!
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Brooks grabs the board. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's McLemore. Green with the block. Payton outside. Dishes it to Zeller. Barbosa passes to Payton. Wiggins kicks to Zeller. Shoots from the right block. The shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance all the way around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis. But when it does, boy, does it feel good and look good.
A different look for Dallas. Sanders checked in for Zeller. Prince comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Chalmers in for Payton. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Hibbert. Damari Carroll comes in for Trevor Ariza. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. And it's Rozier in for Brooks. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And they've gotten good looks, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
And the Thunder making a change here. Garnett's checked in. Wiggins dishes to Chalmers. Green with a screen for Chalmers. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Shoots from 14, and he nails the jumper.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now, here's Chalmers. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Rozier. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Prince kicks to Green. Back to Prince. The Thunder pull it in.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Bellinelli gets the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Prince. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana. And finished off by Sanders.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Chandler, no good.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Here's Carroll. The layup off target.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now here's Prince. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Chalmers pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Mavericks trail by 6. Now here's Chalmers. 8 points his last outing. Prince dishes to Chalmers. A three-pointer. Wiggins on the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And, you know, guys, Marco Bellinelli really hit his stride 2 seasons ago. He was way up across the board as a shooter and assist man. Even his rebounding had improved over his career averages. But then last year, he took a bit of a step back.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Prince. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And it's good. Clock through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line. Talking about Bellinelli, he won the NBA three-point shootout back in 2014. Looked like he'd perfected his stroke. That gave him, Greg, confidence in every other part of his game.
And talent is one thing, but confidence truly does trump almost everything else. And he just didn't seem to have it last season. But he has that craftiness and high-level skill set to really bounce back this year and prove that he's the real deal.
And the Mavericks with possession here, following the score by Oklahoma City. And Chalmers kicks to Wiggins. Plumlee in the post. Chandler on him. Plumlee, no luck. The Thunder leading by 5. Deep 2 from Carroll. And the jumper is on the mark. And here is Chalmers. Kicks it to Plumlee. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. can't cash in from close range. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shots good by Butler.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Screen by Sanders. He dishes it to Prince. And there's the feed to Wiggins. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Aaron Brooks is checked in for Oklahoma City. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers. That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's Brooks. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Rozier. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Rozier's got 5 now.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Chalmers, and that's going to do it. Some
Ooh, going to play against our former teammate, Chalmers.
Oklahoma City out in front.
First quarter's done. Let me know how you're liking it. If you're just joining, well, there's more to come. Story time, the midway point of the second quarter. A lot more to come.
And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor. Whether that's rebounding, playing defense, hustling, trying to create extra shots for your team. Whatever it is necessary that I feel like help my team get a win.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
Tayshaun Prince out there at Plumlee. Then there's Elfrid Payton. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Zeller in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 5. Payton outside. Picked by Zeller. Goes up the baseline. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. Draymond Green is checked in for Miles Plumlee. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Oklahoma City. It's stolen by Ariza. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. That one goes. Count it. Brooks has got 5.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
The Thunder leading by 7. Zeller grabs the board.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Payton passes to Zeller. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Zeller's got his second basket of the night. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. It's Ariza on the wing. Baseline jumper, and he hits the jump shot. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Payton kicks to Prince. Back to Payton. Zeller, a screen on Brooks. 6 on the shot clock, and Hibbert with the block. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. Barbosa's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And he gets the bucket.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
And Brooks, here we go. It's deflected.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And stolen by Hibbert. Now Brooks. He's got 5. He kicks it to Hibbert. It's rebounded by Dallas. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Barbosa's shot is off.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Brooks kicks to Garnett. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Hibbert. And it's Bellinelli in for Aaron Brooks. Now here's Payton. Teardrop shot. Barbosa's shot is off.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here. They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Mavericks trail by 10.
And guys, as we all know, Kevin Garnett is one of the very best power forwards ever to play the game. I mean, was passed by Tim Duncan last year for total rebounds by active players. Still an amazing statistic among many for KG, a future Hall of Famer.
And here's McLemore following Draymond Green's 3. Garnett with a screen on Barbosa. It's taken away by Payton. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Good. Now just a 5-point Thunder lead.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And he gets it to go. And 11 points for Ben McLemore.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Picked by Zeller. Payton drives in, kicks it out to Prince. It's tipped. Now here is Barbosa. He's tightly guarded. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Bellinelli's got the ball. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once
here we go.
Upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, I've got the ball back.
And don't let them set up the defense. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Rozier's checked in.
Break his ankles. Ooh. Or lose them.
He made that one. Number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
All right, like 30 seconds still. We get a story time.
Shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Payton. Barbosa for three. They get it back. Zeller, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Zeller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive line.
Starting a little early.
Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last
Who are number 4?
The Thunder in fourth.
The main factor, I think, is
all right, guys. Story time begins where we left off in the sports bar with Chandler, and he finds out that, well, when he gets on the phone, it's not the mysterious caller that's calling. It's Hibbert. And he wonders, he's in shock. He's like, what's going on, man?
The first one falls.
And
for Dallas. Sanders checked
he tells him that a man came in when he was gone for a second, and he finds a gun to Butler's head. And it's drama. It's scary, and he don't know what to do, because if he tries to do anything, he can't get there fast enough to do anything.
So he makes them both.
So be, in the grave that fast. So he asks what to do. Chandler says to stall for time. He has a plan
His fourth miss of the game.
to fix everything, not just that situation, but the Rose one as well.
And it's Rozier missing.
What do you guys think the plan is? Because I'm curious to figure out myself. I want to see if you guys can guess it.
Increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a
Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the story and what do you think is going to happen next. Ooh, a little too slow. And, well, leave a like if you've been enjoying this story so far.
First in scoring.
And subscribe
And they're also
to be
distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to
part of the Gamer Squad.
Man and convert those opportunities.
And you go back to their
And
offense.
turn notifications to be the first one in the live stream.
Everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses.
And also
and I tell you what, they make
to
it
see the
difficult
videos
to
first,
win.
because they might not always be on time, like today.
He's got 7.
There was Wrestling Friday today instead of yesterday. So
Sanders sets the screen for Chandler.
make sure you have those notifications on so you're aware when they are updated, uploaded.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple
All right, Gamer Halftime
into a very
is coming up in 5 minutes, so enjoy the rest of this halftime. This first half.
Dallas calls timeout. And the Mavericks making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Chandler comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Chalmers with it. Inside. Here's Bellinelli. Here's Chandler. It's rebounded by Payton. Wiggins passes to Sanders. And Chalmers kicks to Payton. And they double up Payton. Down low, here's Sanders. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Chandler with the screen on Payton. Rozier the pass to Chandler. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Anderson with the ball. Now Payton defending. The shot by Carroll no good. Mavericks trail by 12. Wiggins outside. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Great move to the hoop on that one there. He didn't let his height disadvantage dictate that matchup.
And Bellinelli kicks to Chandler. Here's Rozier. They get it again. Chandler dishes to Anderson. Goes back up, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Tyson Chandler. He's averaging 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
Black's checked in for Bellinelli. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Rozier. 10 points for him. And here's Anderson for 3. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. And Chandler sends it back. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And stolen by Payton. Here's Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Makes it off the glass. Rozier's got 12.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can. And guys, for Payton, so many were talking him up as the best point guard of the class early. But it's never easy to adjust to the NBA speed, and it just took him a little bit of time.
Pass to Anderson. Chandler with the screen on Wiggins. Anderson kicks to Chandler. Powered down after the assist led him into the lane.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Rozier. Sanders covering. Deep 2 from Carroll. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And guys, I think the next big step for Elfrid Payton is going to be getting his shot right. I mean, he has the tools to be an impact guard, but it's hard to create when you can't keep teams honest from deep.
And he gets it to go.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Mavericks trail by 13. Plumlee with a screen on Carroll. And there's the call on Chandler.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Oklahoma City. Brooks comes in for Ryan Anderson. Barbosa against Brooks. On the wing, Wiggins. And too long on the shot. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Rozier, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists now tonight.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Brooks has got 4 this quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
That's good. And that's now 18 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Got it up. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet.
Yeah, did we make that, Scammers? Come on.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And you know, as a player, that clock ticking down on you, but within that last fraction of a second, it's really hard to know when you're focusing on your release and the defense.
All right, gamers, enjoy the gamer halftime with that.
And
That was a crucial.
the basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's
Enjoy the gamer halftime, gamers.
Absolutely.
See you after this.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thunder lead by 15. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Roy, you've gotten some bench production tonight that's made an impact here. Tell us how the depth has shaped the team's mentality and identity.
We're a complete team. You know, from top to bottom, we got guys on the bench that are just as good as our starting five. We can go out there and produce. And defensively, we keep this up, we'll be all right tonight.
Roy, well done. A team effort. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half, that's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Ernie, they are way too weak defensively in the paint. They're getting walked over down low, giving up a ton of points. Barbecue chicken everywhere, with the sauce, without the sauce. We're having a Thanksgiving feast in here. That's a recipe for disaster. They cannot keep letting guys drive the lane, layups, lobs. Defense is weak, Ernie.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be, and so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
The Thunder leading by 15. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Anderson. McLemore is out there with Brooks. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Hibbert in at the 5. Here's Wiggins. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. The fadeaway. And the shot falls short this time.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ariza, a screen on Payton. Anderson with the ball. Now Payton defending. And Alfred Payton with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here's Brooks. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Mavericks trail by 19. Payton drives in. Brooks grabs the board. Oklahoma City's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Ariza. Green with the block. And they'll keep possession. A nice shot by Anderson. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Payton against Brooks. Payton passes to Zeller, and he gets it to go. Zeller's got 8 points.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Hibbert with the screen. Brooks with it. Now defended by Wiggins, and stolen by Wiggins. From 11 feet away, good on the jump shot. Wiggins has got 20. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's Brooks on the wing, covered by Payton. Hibbert dishes to Ariza. The tray, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Wiggins outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Here's Brooks. 9 points in the game so far. And the pass to Anderson. Back to Brooks. Here's Ariza. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And that's now 11 points for Ariza.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the middle, and stolen by Zeller. Stolen by Brooks. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Mavericks making a switch here. Prince is checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Garnett's checked in. Payton with the ball, guarded now by Aaron Brooks. And the shot is good. Payton's got his third basket of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Aaron Brooks. For Dallas, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City, and he makes both free throws. Oklahoma City leading by 18. In the corner, it's McLemore. Chandler outside. Chandler is screen. Ariza. Green with the block. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Green, the screen. Payton drives in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Payton's got 10 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Here's Prince following the score by Kevin Garnett. Clock at 6. He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's now 7 points for Prince. Oklahoma City leading by 16.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 9. Over to the wing. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, Garnett missing.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious. And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Brooks outside. He feeds it to Chandler. 13 feet away. It's deflected. And here is Payton. He's got 10. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pushing it up. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Ariza. Ariza's got his 3rd assist on the night. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Green, the screen. Barbosa with it. Now defended by McLemore. And Chandler sends it back. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. McLemore with the ball. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Larry Sanders is checked in for Dallas. Chalmers comes in for Payton. Feeds it to Chalmers. Back to Barbosa. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Chandler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Now here is Barbosa. 8 points for him. That's good.
The defender was looking for answers after that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
The Thunder leading by 17. Brooks kicks to Bellinelli. Black the pass to Chandler. 13 feet away, but they recover it. Black, no good. The Mavericks shooting straight 49% from the field. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And the foul called on Larry Sanders. That is his first foul of the game. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Green. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Rozier, he's checked in for Bellinelli. Oklahoma City has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Screened by Sanders. Prince in the corner. All alone. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. 9 points for Prince.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
The Thunder leading by 17. There's a good screen. Here's Black. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Wiggins is checked in for Dallas. And so he hits both. Now Chalmers. The dish to Wiggins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wiggins has got 4 this quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
To the middle, deflects the pass. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Chalmers. It's deflected. Chandler dishes to Brooks.
Oh! Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. And he gets it to go. Rozier's got 20.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their pass.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Chandler. And it's Anderson in for Brooks. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Thunder ball.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. Number 1, the Thunder.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Now, here's Chalmers. Pass to Plumlee. Good, it's Chalmers with the assist that time. The Thunder leading by 19. From about 16, here's Hibbert. Goes up again. Can't hit. Good D by Sanders.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
Hibbert with a screen on Chalmers to the inside. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Chalmers kicks to Prince. Back to Chalmers. Screen by Sanders. Wiggins. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
The first free throw is good. And Oklahoma City making a change here. McLemore is checked in. No good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 20. Outside Prince. Fires from deep. Shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's McLemore. The offensive rebound. Dishes it to Anderson. There's the three. Wiggins with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kicks it to Chalmers. Wiggins right side. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, it didn't take long for us to see just how explosive Andrew Wiggins can be in the air. I mean, had a handful of huge dunks throughout the course of the season. He's going to make a lot of posters during his NBA career.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Well, Greg, you're right. It's clear to see with Wiggins. He is already fearless with his dunks. Clark, he'll go right at any big man with impunity and finish over him.
Yeah, and I think people knew he was a special dunker, but they didn't know how aggressive he would be in attacking the basket. That's where he surprised folks.
Hibbert gets the bucket.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Chalmers against Carroll. It's stolen by Carroll. For the finish, the coast-to-coast dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Barbosa with it. They've got Barbosa. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. Then there's Payton. And it's Zeller in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Ariza against Wiggins. He dishes it to Barbosa. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Barbosa's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs. Brooks, the pass to Hibbert. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barbosa. From 10 feet out. Good. He hits the jump shot. The Thunder leading by 18. Garnett left side. It's Ariza on the wing. The feed to Hibbert. Second shot opportunity. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds.
Thunder ball.
Last touch by Green. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Ariza dishes to Hibbert. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. In the corner, it's Wiggins. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
From 13, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Take a look at what Wiggins has done. He's got 24 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
First free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Hibbert with the screen. Brooks kicks to Hibbert. And he slams it one-handed.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Garnett with a screen on Payton. Brooks, the pass to Garnett. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Pick by Zeller. Barbosa kicks to Green. No good. Excellent D there from Garnett.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Payton kicks to Green. Back to Payton. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Free throw off from Payton.
Well, Payton in this one He has 12 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Wiggins outside. Oh, that's blocked. And Brooks, here we go. And the dunk by McLemore.
That's a big boy dunk right there. Grown man sledgehammer dunk.
That was a violent attack on the rim.
Enough said on that one.
Payton kicks to Wiggins and stolen by Ariza. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Garnett with it. Now Green defending. Ariza has the open look. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Wiggins. Takes it from 10. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Brooks, left side. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a...
All right, gamers. We're 8 minutes away from the Gamer post-game show. So...
The Mavericks are down just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Now here's Barbosa, guarded by McLemore.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
All right.
Now here is Barbosa, guarded by McLemore. And count it, 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line. So we'll see Leandro Barbosa at the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Let me know what your favorite part of the stream is in the comments below.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Pass to McLemore. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City gets it back.
KG, come on. He's still clutch with the
Brooks
rebounds.
outside.
Let's go. You're going to back him up. Let's go.
Garnett against Green. That's good.
Ah, too easy.
And 11 points for Garnett. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the... On the wing, Wiggins. Ariza covering. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was
Woo!
slick.
Brooks.
No chance.
Yeah, he was 1 step ahead of him the entire way.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Zeller, a screen on Brooks. To the paint, layup off the pick. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Zeller doing all sorts of things. He has 14 points and 2 rejections. What a force he's been in the paint.
And he's gotten himself into the air, Clark, so often, blocking shots and getting rebounds.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
Brooks gets to Ariza. Here's McLemore. There's the killer.
Oh, pulverized by McLemore.
Power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Just the take.
I think you guys are wondering why Rose and Butler are not playing. Well, they're in the hospital, so how can they play?
Now here is Barbosa.
Simple
He's
logic
covered
right
closely.
there.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Offensive rebound. And Hibbert with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Oklahoma City
Now here's McLemore, covered by Barbosa. Ariza goes in.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And he makes the first.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pick by Zeller. Here's Barbosa. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Barbosa's got 8 here in the quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Out to the wing. Hibbert in the high post. Shot from free throw range. And he hits the jump shot.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Payton kicks to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Zeller. The Thunder pull it in. Ariza's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Garnett dishes to Ariza. And there's another one for the Thunder. And the Mavericks with possession here. Green with a screen on Brooks. Payton drives in. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hibbert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Ariza. Back to Garnett. Out to Brooks. Oklahoma City moving it around. Garnett inside. Guarded by Green. And Garnett misses.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continue to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Black. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Unhindered, going all the way. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Martin the screen. Now here's Chalmers, guarded closely. Here's Plumlee. Black grabs the board.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Butler attacking. He kicks it to Black. Bellinelli passes to Rozier. Puts it up from 17. Here's Black. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage.
All right, gamers, just 2 minutes
These defenders have got to start
till the gamer post-game show.
Be more aggressive.
2-minute warning.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes
All
to
right.
attacking the basket.
Be back in a minute.
To do better.
Martin wide open. He fires. Dallas no good that time either.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the wide open shot from Chalmers. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
And it's blocked.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
With the win tonight, they go up 2-1 in what has become a really intense season series, giving them a slight edge with one game still left to play this year against the Mavericks.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Brooks. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And Chalmers kicks to Martin.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
All right, this has been GWA 13. Thanks for gaming with me. Have a game-tastic rest of your night.
No good on that one.
Enjoy the gamer halftime. The gamer post-game show. Bleh.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's Rozier. Another shot.
Ooh, we're gonna burn from this clock. Go there, go there. Yeah, there we go.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and it's sent back by Plumlee. They get it back.
Can burn this clock all the way down to the last possession.
Shot clock at 5. Butler dishes to Black, and stolen by
I guess we did. All right.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma.
Yep, we got the last possession. Final score: 138 to 105.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Rozier, defended by Chalmers.
All right, gamers, enjoy the post-game show. The gamer post-game show.
Here's Rozier. So no problem for Oklahoma City.
Talk to you right after it.
To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And standing by for the post-game show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game.
You know what, Ernie? I must admit it. I didn't see this kind of performance coming from him tonight. He's been coming off a stretch of game where he just looked lost out there. To see him turn around this quickly, it's a nice surprise. Play after play, he was getting after it, making plays, and making it look easy.
He was putting passes on a platter for these guys, leading them straight to the basket for easy buckets. He finished with 13 assists. And as good as that total was, it still doesn't reflect what a supreme job he did running their offense.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
All right. I have a question real quick, gamers. We're in this stream. Who was the most impressive tonight? And who was the most disappointing tonight? Let me know in the comments below. All right. One final time. Thanks for gaming with me. This has been GWA 13. Have a game-tastic rest of your night. Keep them sticks grinding. Enjoy your game sesh. GWA13, the gamer leader, telling you guys, the gamer squad, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and to keep leveling up. Oh, yes, I do think this will last. Alright. And as I said earlier, keep leveling up, gamers. See you guys tomorrow. Signing off.